I love being black. I love being black. Let me tell you why I love being black. Because there's no one like us, black people. That's no shade to any other culture. But everything originates from black. If you did not know, I'm here to tell you. Everything originates from black, baby. You know? Everything. From the ancestors that I have that were strong and they survived and stood their ground regardless of being beaten, disrespected, or any of that. I love being black. I love my black skin. I love my kinky hair. I love my wide nose. I love my full lips. I love all that. There's no other person I would want to be. I love being me. I love having a black son. I love raising a black son. I don't like all the things that come with it, the stigmas and all the statistics that they may, have to deal with due to life. But I love having my black son. I love telling him that he's wonderful, he's beautiful, he's special, he's this, he's that, all that. I love telling him that. Not just because he's black, because he's smart. He's a smart black man. I try to let him know he's a smart black man every day, regardless of how I feel. You're too smart for that. You're too this for that. You know better because you're smart. Our ancestors worked really hard for the world to be just like this. The Martin Luther Kings and the Malcolm X's and, all of those people. Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks, all these people that worked hard for you to be who you are today and for me to be who I am today. I let him know that. I don't tell him all this stuff every single day, but I should tell him he should be proud. He should represent himself a certain way because he is a black man. And not for nothing, even though our ancestors fought for us, there's still trials and tribulations for all of us. It's still trials and tribulations. So you have to work harder no matter what. You have to work harder because no matter what, the world is the way it is. Regardless how much education you got or whatever. That's just how it is. So, yes, you might have that education. But if you don't sometimes look a certain way, stuff don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? If they don't like your look, they're not going to say that. But if you're not tidy, they can say you're not tidy and you're not what they're looking for. Regardless if you have the, credentials or whatever. So I always encourage my son to be better and always be who he needs to be because this world is not fair, unfortunately. Another thing that I say personally in my life, if you're not white, you're black. And why do I say that? Because there's not all these different crayons. The primary colors are white and black. And this is facts. There is no other ethnicity, nationality, crayons, or colors. So when I say you're white or you're black, that's what I mean. Black, to me, minorities are black. And people could disagree with me if they want. Okay? Because all these minorities or nationalities have things mixed in it. That's why you are what you are. But the main component is the black. Black. You got these mixtures in you. But all of these mixtures have black in it. I guarantee Asian and Hispanic and, you know, Indian. Like, there is blackness in there. There's blackness in there. No matter what anybody says, that is the fact. So people don't gotta agree, white and black, whatever, whatever. I love all people. I say this to say I had to do this because I just love being black. And I saw something online yesterday that made me so happy. You know, it just made me so happy. Hearing another black woman talk about how she loves being black too. And it's so sad because I know that I'm black. I never wanted to be light-skinned. I never had a complex with my color or any of that. But I know people that have. And if I was in their lives when they were younger and they would have said that to me, I would have had a whole conversation with them about that. Your black is beautiful, girl. What are you talking about? Your black is beautiful. And you need to own who you are. Like, period. Like, I don't understand. But you know what's crazy? Another thing in life. Everybody's not the same. But I have to say this. I have to really say this. And I thank my family so much. So much. From my Nana raising me like a nice, respectful young lady. Cleanly. Helping me have good skin. Things that people always applaud me for. I have great skin. Due to my Nana. Shout out to Nana, for real. Nana, everybody always talks about my skin. And you know what I have that to owe to you. I have to owe that to her. I'm going to tell her about it later. Vaseline, I should have made the Vaseline commercial before they made the Vaseline commercial because Vaseline has been around before I was born. And I faithfully use that to this day. Take my bath, Vaseline. My skin is one of the things that people always applaud me for. Women, men, girl might brush up. It's just crazy out here. But that's one thing I love about me. I drink my water. I oil my skin. I bathe. I take good care of myself. And my hygiene. So, moving along. My father's side, that's my Nana. She did a great job with me. My father's side, they gave me my social skills. They loved me and treasured me. And not saying my Nana's side didn't do that. My mother's side. I'm saying they were very affectionate people on that side. They showed their love a little bit more in different ways. And they always made me feel like I'm a little princess. And I really was treated like that, like a little doll baby. And I thank them for that. And my Nana spoiled me to death. They all spoiled me. My Nana and my grandma and my father and my father's side, they really spoiled me. You know, it took some readjusting to do as I got older because, you know, I didn't know a lot of things due to being treated a certain way. And I'm glad they treated me a certain way and I learned things along the way because nothing was too hard for me to learn, you know? But I'm happy that I have both sides. My mother's side of the family are more calm and quiet. My father's side, they were more social. And I love it. I love it both. I love them both. I could be a little of both, but I'm more social. And I always loved the skin that I was in. I've never had a complex. Everybody has insecurities sometimes. You know, you look at magazines, you look on TV, whoa. But I've never wanted to be somebody else. Like, you know, people might not like certain things about themselves, but I never been like, oh, I would love to be her. You know what I'm saying? I love to be me. Now, are there things that I would like to change about me? Sure. But the skin that I'm in, I've never wanted to be anything else but black girl. I love to be in black, and I still do. And I'm so glad that I possess that. And if I had a little daughter, I will let her know she's beautiful every day. And I will let her know all the things in the world, the way things are, regardless if it's fair or not, just like I let my son know. Things are not always fair in life, you know? So that's why you have to do things right and make sure you do what you got to do, because this world is not fair. It's not fair. So do what you got to do. That's the bottom line. But being black, it's hard being black. It's hard being black back then. It's hard being black now, in this day and age. Years later, lots of years later, it's still hard being black. When you wake up in the morning, you thank God. Even if you're spiritual, not spiritual or that religious, you should just wake up and thank God about waking up. There's some people that don't wake up or haven't woke up due to whatever happened in their past, in their life, for being black or whatever the case may be. So I just say all that because I had a real happy moment and I was very energetic, and I just need to let you know how much I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, I love it. Just make sure you keep listening to Keeping It Real with B. Share, like, subscribe, post, you know. All right. Have a good day, guys.